The fitness industry has sold you a lie. It's built a billion-dollar empire by making you think that getting lean, strong body is locked behind a complex science, confusing jargon, and spending your entire life in the gym. But what if I told you the secret is so simple, it's almost insulting? And the only reason they don't sell it is because you can't profit from boring consistency. They thrive on your confusion. Why? Because a confused customer is a repeat customer, right? But that all ends up today explained in two simple sections. By the way, my name is Boris Kish. I'm a licensed IFBB coach and a professional nutritionist with a background in the super heavyweight division at over 220 pounds on stage, which is over 100 kilograms. I'm 193 centimeters tall, which is 6'4". Welcome to my channel. Before we start anything, I want to tell you that I am not a natural bodybuilder. And yes, you know, when I was and when I am competing, I'm really monitoring everything and pretty much writing everything. So, you know, I don't want that you tell me in this video, you know, Boris, you're explaining that this is actually very simple and then you're taking roids and stuff and AGH and shit, you know, and how the fuck is then that simple? You know, that this video is not for those who want to be competitive bodybuilders. Do you understand? Win medals at super heavyweight divisions, go on Mr. Olympia and kick some ass there. Do you understand? But for all of those like you who want to look big, jacked, ripped, for example, like actors from the movie 300 or Troy, or you know, those well built up physiques from the 80s and from the 90s, you know, like Dolph Lundgren and Rocky, etc., you know that probably better than me. Yes, you can absolutely look like that, and it's very insultingly simple. You don't have to be obsessed. Now, let's be honest, you felt the frustration. You jumped from bro split to some high volume routine. You saw on TikTok, then switch again a few weeks later because you're not seeing the promised results. You're drawing in information about nutrient timing, supersets, and supplement list longer than your arm. The industry wants you to feel overwhelmed. They cash in when you believe the solution is a new pre-workout flavor for a 50-page ebook on metabolic confusion. This overcomplication does two things. First, it makes you feel like the lack of results is your fault, that you're not smart enough or dedicated enough to get it. Second, it makes your excuses feel legit. I mean, of course, then you can't get in shape. It's too complicated. It takes too much time. And who can afford all those powders anyway, right? This cycle of failure and frustration is their entire business model. And that model is built on a lie. And if you want to level up your training, I've created 3 complete training splits you can get for free. Click the link below, join my coaching newsletter, and I'll send them straight to your email. Let's get to the section 2, and that is the painfully simple solution. I mean, listen again. To be jacked, as I mentioned you before, you don't need a shitload of splits. You don't need to change them every 2 weeks. You don't need to go to the gym 6 times per week. Do you understand? You don't need to run on a treadmill 1-2 hours every day to be lean. You don't have to have a diary what you did every day. You understand? And kill yourself from the calculation. I mean, yes, this definitely, as I said, helps if you want to jump on stage. But over here, it's absolutely not necessary. It's not a mistake, but you don't need it. Therefore, here is the painfully simple method they can't package and sell you. It's not a secret. It's just not sexy. It all boils down to 4 things you just have to do. Principle 1, lift with purpose. 3-4 days a week, forget working out 6 days a week. For most of us, that just leads to burnout, injury, and hitting a wall because you never actually recover. Your goal isn't to live in the gym, it's to give your body a reason to change. You do this with 3 or 4 focus sessions, about 45 to 60 minutes each. Build around the big basing lifts, squats, deadlift, overhead presses, and rows. The magic isn't some fancy new exercise, It's in the principle called progressive overload. All this means is that you gradually do a little more over time, either by adding a bit more weight, doing one more rep, or just improving your form. If your lifts aren't slowly getting stronger over the months, your body isn't changing. It's that simple. So do you understand? You don't need to change the system. As long as you are progressing, the system is great. For example, I work out doing best B split. You have that episode in my channel. I didn't change it for the last 20 years because it's giving me results. Do you understand? The goal is to increase the weight, to be better, stronger, leaner, not to change the split every 2 weeks and then later you're wondering what's going wrong. I mean, that's what's going wrong. And if you found this helpful, do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button for more no fluff fitness advice. Principle number 2, your cardio is simple. Stop chasing 10,000 steps just because your watch guilt trips you. If you like walking, that's great, okay? It's an awesome tool for staying lean without adding more stress to your body. If you want the most bang for your buck, add 15-20 minutes of high intensity interval cardio after you lift. This can be on a bike or a treadmill. Go fast 1 minute, then slow 1 minute. Repeat, that's it. This approach is an incredibly time efficient way to burn fat and it doesn't sabotage your recovery from lifting weights. I personally like the bike. I put my headphones and some heavy metal music, mostly metallic, and then ba 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 ba. And then I do 1 minute fast, 1 minute slow, and it really does the job. 20 minutes, easy peasy, you're out. Tell me in the comments how often do you change your split. Principle number 3, eat real food. You don't need to track every single calorie in an app for the rest of your life. The simplest way to get your diet right is to build your meals around single ingredient whole foods. Think meat, eggs, fruits, rice, potatoes and vegetables. Tell me what healthy meal did you enjoy lately in the comments. I did a tuna sandwich with black bread. And I want to talk about something with you right now. Take your old family photo, okay? Look your grandparents or even the generation before them. They ate everything. There were no fat people in your family. I can bet on that. Why? Because back then, good food, real food, the food that Creator gave us, if you believe in that or not, the evolution was healthy. Do you understand? It was not processed, not loaded with shitload of trans fat and sugars. They were not able to get fat. And imagine if you eat that foods a little bit cleaner, there is no way that you will be fat. You can have six-pack without any kind of crazy diets. I mean, it's incredibly hard to overeat steak and baked potatoes, right? It's incredibly easy to overeat anything that comes for a crinky bag. Aim for roughly 1 gram of protein per pound of your body weight to build and keep muscle, and let a diet of whole foods take care of the rest. Principle number 4, master the boring fundamentals. These are the game changers that no one talks about because you can't sell them in a bottle. Get 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. Bad sleep will destroy any progress you make in the gym. Period. I know personally when I don't sleep, I feel like shit, I think like shit, good for nothing. I'm for the dumper. Drink plenty of water, it's probably the best performance enhancer there is. Again, when I'm not hydrated, cannot fucking lift, I like to lift heavy. Always put your liquid in and get some sunlight every day if you can. These aren't just little steps. They are the foundation that everything else is built on. Did you train today? Write me in the comments how it went. Therefore, the real secret is consistency. So there you have it, the 4 pillars: purposeful lifting, simple cardio, real food, and the boring fundamentals. But the final piece, glue that holds it all together, is the consistency. Write me your thoughts about this, and if you want to find exactly how much protein you need each day, click on this video and I'll see you there.